Hey there, welcome to ShareTreck. This is Raj here. Friends, I have just come across an article that talks about the top 7 gene stocks to buy. And I just wanted to share that with you and my thoughts about it. And I want your reactions because most of you have been dedicated to gene therapy and you have been putting a lot of efforts to understand the stocks that you're investing in. So I want to get your feedback. Let me take you to the article first. So here is the article. It was published on the 27th of March. And there is no disclaimer out here saying that this is not financial advice. I checked the whole thing. It doesn't say this is not financial advice, do your own due diligence. So generally, anyone who wants to make money and who thinks he wants to put money, he or she wants to put money in stock market, might come across articles like this. It says 7 top gene editing stocks to buy. And the fine print is that gene editing stocks have tremendous long-term potential. So when you talk about long-term potential, that means in the short term, there will be a lot of volatility. That is implied in this statement. But for a new investor who is got some money in hand and he wants to get started and they come across this article, they're not going to look at this fine print in the first place. And if they did see this, they are thinking, yeah, long term, I want to keep it. They don't know that they're going to go through a lot of ups and downs, and it needs a lot of nerve to hold on. Now, which are the 7 companies they are talking about? They are saying implied upside over March 26 close. So, whatever was the closing price on 26th of March 2024, on top of that, there could be a gain of 29% on Eli, 30.7% on Sanofi, 31.4% on Vertex, 40.9% on CRISPR, 204.6% on Intellia, 236% for Caribou, and 316.7% for Bluebird. And who is saying these are the top 7? It is Bank of America which is saying. So that is the source of this information. But the investors who take advice from Bank of America, they are investors who understand the risk because Bank of America would have disclosed the risk to them. It would have done a total analysis and given reasons why these are the stocks. So there is an abstract below for each of these companies which talks in brief also about their price target. Eli Lilly should be closed at 774.90 on March 26, and it has a buy target with a price target of 1,000 per share. And Sanofi has a price target of $65 and it closed at 49.75 on March 26. Vertex has a buy rating with a $550 price target and it closed at 418.46 on March 26th. And of course, CRISPR Therapeutics, all these other companies are the ones that we cover regularly. And we know the kind of risk that is involved in them and the time frame we are looking at. So when it comes to CRISPR Therapeutics, it says here that the price target is $100 and the stock closed at 70.97 on March 26th. If you had seen the price lately, it's around $65 and the chart is also looking weak, so it may go down further before it goes up. So anyone who was a novice investor who was very enthusiastic and who bought it somewhere close to $70 or $71 or $72 or anything, somewhere around March 26th or 27th or 28th, they would have lost around $5 and they would be a little bit scared and they might do a knee-jerk reaction and sell it off and book the loss. Or they may look at this price target and then they will look at the current price and the closing price on March 26th, and they may not even enter into the stock to take a position. So that's the thought I have in my mind of what would happen to a novice investor. Then you have Intellia Therapeutics, which has a price target of $80, and it closed at 26.26 on March 26th. Then we have Caribou Biosciences, which had a buy rating and a price target of $17, and it closed at $5 on March 26th. And of course, the good old Bluebird, which has a price target of $5 and which closed at $1.20 on March 26th. So friends, this is the reason why many of the investors get burned, because they are very excited when they have some money in their hands and they want to open their brokerage account, they want to see the stock in their account, they want to see some cash balance, and they want to see the growth happening the next day, and they follow it closely to see what happens. But the underlying, that is, what does this company do? Who are the competitors? What is the risk factor? What about equity dilution? What about their cash runway? What about FDA approval? What are the prospects out there? All those things are something that investors need to know. Making money is always difficult. Whatever you do, making money is difficult. That is the fact of life. There are very few things that are easy to do and make lots of money. So it's like the hero in a movie. The hero in the movie can just get into a helicopter and fly the helicopter, then jump from that and use a parachute and paraglide into to land on top of a specific building, and then go inside and loot something, burgle something, and all those kind of things. It's easier said than done. So making a ton of money from shares is not that easy. And I wanted to give you this example. So this is what I was thinking, like, if someone first time investor reads this article, what are they going to do? All right. So it's not the fault of the paper. I mean, the newspaper is not at fault because they are just bringing this information. They are in the business of giving information. So they are giving information. I just wish that, just like YouTube channels have the disclaimer that says this is not financial advice, please consult your own financial advisor, do your own due diligence. Something like that should be out there, in my opinion, so that there is level playing field. Genomics has got great potential. You and I know about that, but there is so much risk involved in that. You saw what happened to Verve today, right? Fortunately, Verve was not there in the list of top 7 companies. Maybe if they made top 10, Verve would have made into it. And today, whoever would have bought it on March 26th or 27th, they would be really absolutely pissed off, right? So, yeah, that's the importance of understanding what you invest in. And that's why we put a lot of time in the channel to go and get all kinds of information about each of these companies and each of their therapies, the market size, and what is the prospects of its approval, who are the competitors, how does the gene therapy work, how does it compare to the others. For sickle cell disease, for example, we compared Casgevy with Lyfgenia and with Genicell, which is going to come up. So we have done all those comparisons, and the reason for that is you have a much better appreciation of the risk you're taking and the quality of your investment. So friends, that's all I wanted to talk to you about. With that, I would like to end this video. Thanks and have a great day.